There was a chill in the room, the kind that seeps into your bones. It was an ordinary night, or so I thought. I was at home, alone, when I felt it. A cold, creeping sensation that made the hairs on the back of my neck stand on end. It was as though I was not alone, as though unseen eyes were watching me. My heart pounded in my chest as I reached out into the darkness, questioning my own sanity. Was it fear playing tricks on me, or was there something more, something unexplainable? It was this chilling encounter that sparked my curiosity. A curiosity that would lead me on a journey into the unknown, a journey of exploration, fear, and discovery, a journey into the world of ghosts and demons. As I stood there in the darkness, I felt a thrill of anticipation. That was the night I realized there were things beyond our understanding. Deep in the heart of India lies a place where shadows whisper tales of a curse. Bhangarh Fort, a 17th century fortress nestled amongst the Waverly range, is steeped in mystery and intrigue. The fort and its surrounding ruins are said to be haunted, and the tales of its curse have been passed down through generations. From the outside, the fort presents an image of desolate grandeur, a silent testament to the architectural prowess of a bygone era. But as dusk falls, the air grows heavy with an unspoken tension. The locals say that this is when the spirits awaken and the fort truly comes to life. According to legend, a sorcerer, smitten by the beauty of a princess residing in the fort, tried to enchant a potion to make her fall in love with him. When the princess caught wind of his plans, she managed to thwart his efforts, leading to his death. But not before he cursed the fort, proclaiming that no one would ever be able to live in peace within its walls. Today, the fort stands abandoned, a ghost of its former self. The villagers living in the vicinity speak of strange occurrences, eerie sounds, shadowy figures, and a spectral air that hangs over the fort at night. Visitors have reported a feeling of unease, a sense of being watched by unseen eyes. As we walked through the fort under the cloak of darkness, armed with our equipment and fortified by our curiosity, we could feel an uncanny silence. Every rustle, every whisper of the wind seemed to carry a spectral tale. We couldn't shake off the feeling that the fort was sharing its secrets with us, echoing tales of love, betrayal, and a curse that had stood the test of time. Despite our skepticism and scientific equipment, there were moments that made us question our understanding of the world. Moments when the wind howled just a bit too mournfully, when the shadows seemed to dance with an ethereal grace, and the night air tasted of forgotten tales. As we left Bhangarh, the echoes of its past lingered in our minds. We may never truly know what haunts the fort, be it the spirits of a cursed past or the mere whispers of folklore. But one thing is certain, the allure of the Bhangarh Fort is as enduring as the curse it is said to bear. Next, we ventured into the heart of Louisiana, where the Myrtles Plantation holds its own dark secrets. The Myrtles Plantation, with its sprawling grounds and grand old house, is steeped in history and whispers of the supernatural. It's no ordinary estate. This is a place where the past lingers, where echoes of laughter and cries of despair are etched into the very walls. In the stillness of the night, the house comes alive. Floorboards creak with the weight of unseen footsteps. Lights flicker, casting eerie shadows that seem to dance and sway. Disembodied voices float through the air, a chilling reminder of those who once called this place home. But who are these spectral residents? The stories are as numerous as they are chilling. There's Chloe, a former slave said to wander the plantation, her face partially hidden by a green turban. Her reflection, they say, can sometimes be seen in an antique mirror. Then there's the phantom of William Winter, a former owner who reenacts his deathly stagger up the staircase, struck down by a stranger's bullet. To delve deeper into the mysteries of the Myrtles Plantation, we turn to the experts. Paranormal investigators shared their experiences of unexplainable phenomena, from chilling EVP recordings to sudden drops in temperature. Historians shed light on the plantation's past, a tangled web of love, betrayal, and death that could fuel the most restless of spirits. Yet skeptics also have their say. Could the creaking floorboards simply be the groaning of an old house? Might the flickering lights be faulty wiring, not spectral interference? And the voices, could they be the wind, whistling through the cracks, playing tricks on our minds? The Myrtles Plantation is a place of beauty and sorrow, a haunting tapestry woven with threads of truth and embellished with the embroidery of legend. It's a place that whispers of the past, that stirs the imagination, and sends shivers down the spine. As we left the plantation, the sun was beginning to rise, casting long shadows across the dew-kissed grounds. Our night of investigation had come to an end, but the mysteries of the Myrtles Plantation remained. The Myrtles Plantation left us with more questions than answers. Our final stop took us to Kentucky, to the abandoned corridors of the Waverly Hills Sanatorium. This place, once a bustling hospital, now stands as a chilling monument to death and despair. Its history is as dark as the shadows that seem to creep along the walls. In the early 20th century, Waverly Hills served as a hospital for tuberculosis patients. Thousands of people took their last breath within these walls, and some say their spirits remain, trapped in an eternal cycle of suffering. The sanatorium's most famous specter is the White Lady, a ghost often seen wandering the premises with chains around her wrists, forever shackled to the place of her demise. Nightfall at Waverly Hills is an experience unlike any other. The air grows thick with an eerie silence, only broken by the occasional gust of wind or the distant hoot of an owl. But then, the EVP recordings start to pick up sounds that aren't so easily explained. Whispers, cries, and murmurs echo through the static, like voices from another realm reaching out for contact. One particular EVP recording stands out, a woman's voice, soft yet clear, repeating the phrase, "I'm still here." Could this be the White Lady herself, affirming her presence in this realm of the living? As we explored the abandoned corridors, each step felt heavier than the last. It wasn't just the physical exhaustion of a long night's investigation. It was a sense of dread, a feeling that we were being watched, that we were trespassing in a place where we weren't entirely welcome. Yet the haunting beauty of Waverly Hills is undeniable. Its decaying walls, its silent corridors, its ghostly inhabitants, they all tell a story of life, death, and what might lie beyond. A reminder that every place has a past, and some pasts refuse to be forgotten. As dawn broke over Waverly Hills, we were left to ponder the mysteries of the night. The sun's first rays seemed to chase away the shadows, but the echoes of the paranormal lingered. We left Waverly Hills with more questions than answers. But isn't that the nature of the unknown? It beckons us, challenges us, and keeps us coming back for more. As the sun rose, we couldn't help but reflect on our night of terror. The echoes of the past, the whispers of the unknown, the chill of the unseen, they all paint a haunting picture, one that is as fascinating as it is terrifying. Each location, with its own tragic history and eerie encounters, left us with more questions than answers. What really happens after we take our last breath? Do entities still linger, bound by some unfathomable tie to the living world? Can they interact with us, or are they mere observers in a world they no longer belong to? And what of the demonic entities said to lurk in the shadows? Are they manifestations of our own fear, or do they truly exist? We invite you to ponder these questions, to share your own experiences and thoughts. Remember, the world is full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Ghosts, demons, and the unknown. They're out there waiting in the shadows. Good night and stay curious.